Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 as the Kingdom of Ireland. When we left off in the last episode, we were just raiding our favourite county down here in Iberia. So let's continue. And my son, or grandson rather, is marrying the Princess of the Byzantine Empire. Which is nice for him. We're also, of course, involved in these wars down here with our friends, the King of Middle Francia, or against our friend, the King of Middle Francia. No longer our ally, actually, but called in by Germany for this one and Aquitaine for this one, which we're not really paying too much attention to. I'm sure they'll be fine. Okay, we won another siege and a big chunk of gold. And I had a granddaughter, a genius granddaughter. Good. So we're on to the last holding here. He is good at reinforcing troops. Umayyads are having a bit of a revolt here, which is interesting to note. Probably go and raid the revolt county, or the revolt's capital. Prince Raoul of France died in battle. Okay, this was my daughter's husband, okay. And the guy who we gave Cornwall to has died. Which is sad for him. We can go up to speed 4. And we have this county fully looted, so let's get out of there. And we'll head down here for the moment. I imagine he is... yeah, he's... his whole force is smaller than my raiding party, so don't really need to worry about him, I think. And this doesn't make us hostile to the Umayyads, which is great. Okay, there's the Aquitaine War over. It looks like Germany here is not doing quite so well. What is this war about? Somebody's claim on Cleve? Or Cleve? Somewhere here. Alright, well I guess we don't actually care about that. It's not gonna get our cousin deposed or anything. So we'll just continue to ignore it. So it looks like we have Burgundy and also Upper Burgundy. And also Dauphiné and Lyon here, all various independent realms with very similar colors, which is a little confusing. We'll let him rot and see if we can ransom any of these people. Okay, that's good. We are going to need quite a lot of gold for all of these titles we want to create. My daughter-in-law might fancy me. Yeah, let's not. Of course, this raiding trip should bring back somewhere in the region of 1,000 gold, so that'll help. And 1,000 prestige, let's not forget. Plus the gold from ransoms. Which is really just paying for these raised boats Or hopefully it's paying for that, because they are quite expensive. Otherwise we are losing 3.5 gold per month. Okay, why am I hearing about this? Oh, it was over here, I guess? Fair enough. Really getting a lot of gold out of this county, that's pretty good. My granddaughter needs an education. Sure, my genius heir can do it. Let her rot. We're out of prisoners to ransom here. Let me just start releasing them. Oh, I guess we can't. Let her rot. So we have this flickering zero galley fleet bug here, which hopefully is not affecting anything. Castle of Beit Dejan, if I'm pronouncing that right, which I'm probably not. The Knights Templar have established a new holding in the county of Hebron. Permission to settle there was granted to them by the noble commander Walther of Hebron. Their mighty castle will henceforth be known as Beit Dejan. The infidels should tremble. Okay, we got another prisoner and 70 gold. So I guess it was the Grandmaster of the Teutonic Order here, who's actually having a bit of a revolt. You don't need to be doing that, you're in kind of a precarious position over there. Silly knights. Okay, so we've sieged this whole county. How safe are we to go raiding Umayyad lands? Not very safe, if they get their army together. What about Africa? Yeah, our raiding force exceeds their strength. So let's go straight for their capital, why not? See if we can fill up our boats. He is raising his troops, so we'll keep an eye. We're in plains here, so he can attack us without any terrain penalties, most likely. I'm assuming there's no river crossings either. Okay, apparently the castle of Beit Dejan has moved to the county of Tiberias now. Which is interesting. And it looks like Germany here has almost lost his war. So let's see. Let's get some of these troop-related techs and siege equipment up. We're a bit behind in those. Nope, I don't think it's appropriate still. Okay, Germany lost. He's still in charge up there, right? We want our dynasty nice and widespread. Okay, we won that siege. Got some prisoners. Some gold. do more ransoms. Not as rich here, apparently, as in the previous county we were raiding, but it all counts. We're actually about 3/4 full now. And here's Germany again. Second German Civil War to lower Crown authority. Well, we'll accept. Though whether we will go helping or not is another matter entirely. Alright, he's fabricating a claim. Was it over here? We don't need a claim on this. Or really anywhere, so... I might actually, let's see, I might start expanding further into England? Yeah, sure, why don't we move him over here? You can get a claim on that. If I want to give up the prestige, I'm kind of concerned that I might be about to cut it pretty close with the amount of prestige we need for the Empire. So maybe I even won't do that. Because that 150 prestige might make a difference. Yeah, we'll let it go for now. We got plenty of time to expand into England when we have a nice Empire title. We are up to 5,000 prestige now. So getting closer. We should be able to make up the last 1,000 or so from creating titles. So we only need to get to about 7,000. Assuming the requirements haven't changed in any of the beta patches or anything. Yeah, still 8,000 prestige. I don't think it actually costs us prestige, we just have to have that much prestige. So that's good to know. Over 800 gold here. And what's going on here? Oh. Looks like some sort of internal war. Nothing that we really care about. Okay, more prisoners. And we're at 900 gold. Suppose we'll just head to the next county over. Which we can actually assault. Let's do that and speed up this whole process. Are we full yet? Not quite. And we can get culture tech, so let's actually get noble customs up a couple of levels. And we're up to 964, getting pretty close. My daughter can marry the Prince of Lombardy matrilineally, so sure. Better not assault that one. Okay. Yep, let him rot, and we'll see about some more ransoms. Okay, we have more troops that want to go to war. Does this put us at the cap here? It does. Okay, so we may as well head back home. We'll just put in here. So more ransoms coming in. And we can ransom a few more people. Oop, not release. We can't ransom that person. Or we can, okay. Alright, 1,000 gold and 1,000 prestige. We might just head straight back out again. Gonna have to get another good chunk of prestige before we can actually do this, so... unless we wanted to go help Germany? Seems like they have a fairly even fight on their hands there. They'll be fine. It's not a big deal if he gets his crown authority lowered. So... has this county recovered yet? It has. You know what that means. Uh-oh, I am ill. That's not good. Don't die. Please, for the love of God. Thank you. It'd be pretty salty if my character died right now. I'm so close to this empire. So I think we do have sufficient gold now to form all the titles we need. We'll need to create the Kingdom of Brittany, which will cost us 200 gold. We also have a good amount of piety, which is important, so no need to worry about that. 200 gold. Kingdom of Wales, 200 gold probably, yep. And then we need 1,000 gold, so we have more than enough. Actually, since I have these warriors here who want to get in a war, why don't we... while this... oh, actually, that's a bad idea, isn't it? Because now we can't collect the gold from the... looting here. But if I just take half of this fleet, the other half can stay and collect the gold, and we'll ferry these troops across to Europe so that they can help out in that war. My grandson needs educating. I'll do this myself. Okay, 14 gold and 14 prestige. That'll get us there. Ooh, not disband. And my grandson came of age. Good. So, just send them straight over there. They'll presumably be able to handle that army. We'll get our boats back together. And the King of France wants to marry his self, sorry, to my courtier. Yeah, okay, no problem. 42 gold. Alright, so we're about out of time for this episode, so we'll leave it in almost exactly the same state that we started, sieging the county of Santiago. So thanks for watching, and join me again next time, where I suspect we will be able to actually go ahead and form our empire.